Hey guys, it's Amanda, and I want to show you my 3 favorite features when it comes to sourcing with WAMP. Now, WAMP has been created by the same company as SellerAmp. For all of you that are on Amazon and use SellerAmp, then you know that is an amazing tool, and it definitely helps your business when it comes to sourcing and all the charts that come along with it. Well, they also now have created WAMP for those Walmart sellers like myself. It's an amazing tool, and I want to show you why I love it, especially right now because it's free. There's so many profit calculators out there, but they're not free like this one. You might as well try it for your online sourcing. Let's just dive into it. So the historical charts are one of my favorite because I want to know how well the product does over a period of time. Sometimes a product will have a popular pick badge, which means it's just popular right now, but I want to know how long it's been popular. Has it only been popular right now because there's been a TikTok trend or there's been something going on that just have inflated the item? Or is it something that's really kind of held its own and over a period of time it's stayed at that price and people are continuously buying it? And so that's what I want to know. Also, within the historical charts, you can see the reviews of the product. That's also very important. You don't want to typically buy a product that has like a 2-star rating because maybe the product breaks or it's not as described or it's just not a good item. So it's good to know having it right there, just kind of having a snippet of what the item looks like with the reviews. That is also very important to me to know that that item is something that customers enjoy having. Next in this historical charts are the offers. This is the amount of offers. It doesn't show you the list of each seller, which is shown in the other section, but it's nice to know if there are like 2 offers, then goes to 10, then 5, then 8. So it's good to know that people are jumping on this listing, selling out, and then coming back in when they have the product again. Plus, it's also good to know if an item was gated at one point, like we kind of did that with Amazon, where if there's a big drop off, we kind of assume that there was a gated thing and everyone was kicked off. So that's kind of good to know if it goes from like 10 sellers to 0, because we want to avoid those kind of listings. Hey, would you like a free roadmap that tells you how to get started, what to look for when sourcing, and how to create a shipment, all the way to getting paid and making this Walmart a full-time business? So please check out my freebie down below, and back to the video. Next is the buy box analysis. Now this is so good to know because I want to know who is in the buy box. When it comes to the buy box for Walmart, it's so different than Amazon. Walmart, basically the lowest price wins, but there's so many caveats to that. The caveat could be it can get to the customer sooner. The shipping also plays a role in that. It's not always the lowest price, but it's also who can get it to the customer the fastest and at that lowest price. I want to know, is Walmart just completely dominating it, or is other sellers kind of taking their turn? It's also good to see if it's just Walmart on the listing. If only Walmart's on the listing, there's a couple indicators there where it could be restricted or even gated. And if that's the case, then I'll tend to stay away because I don't want to jump on a listing where there's no other sellers besides Walmart. However, there are some that I and Walmart are the only ones on the listing, and I do pretty well. That's not always a red flag. That's good to know. The last is badges. Now this is so important because this is how we know an item sells. Badges tell us how an item is performing. If there are no badges on an item, typically it doesn't sell as fast as other products would. So they could have a bestseller badge or a popular pick. Bestseller means it's done really well in its category over a period of time. Popular pick is where it's been really good right now, kind of like a trend, and it kind of comes and goes with that popular pick. Bestseller has been proven do well all the time along that certain period of time. Of course, Walmart doesn't tell us that period of time, but it's done well. Then you have cart badges. Now that could be in people's carts, 100 bought since yesterday. All those kind of verbiage, they change so often, like 75 bought since yesterday, 25 in people's carts. Those kind of tell me that it sells online, which is perfect because I want to know what sells online versus what's selling in stores. Those are completely different. And I honestly don't need to know if it's selling well in store. I just want to know if it sells well online because that's where I put my products. Having these 3 items is crucial when it comes to sourcing. And I do a lot of Walmart to Walmart flips where I go in store to a Walmart clearance and then I sell it online to Walmart.com. I love that strategy because the margins are just amazing, and I use WAMP because it helps me determine if this product is good in my local area, but it's not available in other areas. Some people don't realize is your Walmart doesn't have the same products as other Walmarts. I live in Seattle and I have about 15 to 20 Walmarts in my area, and Walmart from one to another is completely different. Their sales are completely completely different. I can go to one Walmart and the Squishmallows are on sale for $5. I go down the road 3 miles and they're on normal price. So it's completely different. And so that's what I love about WAMP is it tells me this is good online. And that's how I use the historical charts, and I use it for the buy box analysis. And I love looking at the offers. I love to know who's been on the listing and who hasn't and who's been dominating it. I want to challenge you to please just try WAMP. Just download it, check out the link down below, download it, just use it for your sourcing for here and there. And I guarantee you'll like it. It's very similar to Seller Amp. I know that they're going to make some amazing changes and continue to update and bring amazing data, especially since they have acquired Bizmetrica, which they were one of the leading people for the data. Now that they have the data, they're only going to bring out more amazing things. Just try it out, and I will see you in the next one.